Mall will soon celebrate 50 years, but the stores inside look different today as more small business owners are moving in.
Brett Brooks had a chance to talk with 3 minority entrepreneurs setting up shop within just the past year. She joined us now in studio. Brett.
Amber and Tyler, there is a lot of business coming to Northwoods Mall, and as you can see, they are now opening up shop to more small business owners at Northwoods.
Peoria is such a small community that they thrive on having, knowing the people when they're coming shopping, like they used to be their neighbor or, down the street, and they started their own business, and I think they'll get more business that way.
Not too often do you see beauty supply stores in a mall. So for me, I feel like that presence is missing in Peoria, and I wanted to fill that gap.
Carmela Johnson opened her beauty supply store, Natural Crown Beauty Essentials, just a few weeks ago. She says she decided to open up a shop in the mall as a way to get her name out there and save on the cost of running a business.
I feel like my business will get a lot more notoriety because so many people come to the mall. I feel like I'm going to get a lot more exposure. It was low risk starting out. I don't have a lot of overhead cost. So for me as an entrepreneur, as a business owner, I thought it was wise to start small.
Signs like this one telling people to name their price on the rent is making going into retail a reality.
What they can afford, they tell me, and I say, let's do it, and we can do it for 6 months or a year and see how they do, and then we'll increase their rent, depending on their sales. But I want to give them a chance.
And it's not just in retail. Here in the food court, for the Arona family, their orders are stacking up.
There's always people coming in, coming out, and the rent is pretty reasonable, and the manager is always helping us out with good care, always checking on us, and the mall is always busy, so you always get some business in.
And the mall is even making it an option for cosmetology students to get their feet wet upon graduation.
Brings a lot of attraction here because, when you see somebody in somebody's chair getting a haircut, it's like, okay, this got to be the place, and that instantly makes them stop and like, oh, I might need to check him out. And a couple of numbers for you guys. The general manager tells us the mall is at 98% capacity. In total, there are now 15 stores there owned by a sole proprietor. 3 more mom and pop shops are expected to open up by the end of this year. Amber, Tyler.